Hello and welcome once again to another week of the Weekly Shorts. We have week number 51 coming up right here with 5 brand new interesting maps. Though obviously before that I want to take a look at the previous week's world records because I have heard there have maybe been a few shortcuts as on map number 1 right here already. So map number 1 you can take a look at right here. This is the normal in quotation mark lines line where you just go over the platform, plastic, try to keep as much speed as possible, and then you go left from here into this risky finish. However, the world records are a little bit faster than that, as you can see, with a 0.82. First of all, they jump at the start, land earlier, they are behind, but because they get better grip, better traction on the platform, they go more inside, and look at this finish. Insane that this is possible. They're bouncing off the Pferdbeeres toe. That's just randomly placed here and bouncing straight into the... How is this even possible? How is that possible? Insane. But yeah, also just looking at the start here, it's so interesting that this jump line is better. Jumping like this, better angle into here. They land a lot later than what I did there, but then they have a much more inside line here. I probably would have been faster on the normal route then as well, to just continue here. But yeah, just looking at this here again, it's so close with everybody bouncing off here and then into the finish like that. Insane stuff. Let's take a look at the next one because I think this one is also improved here. Or also cut, I mean. So this is my run. I tried a little bit to get the shortcut on this one. And at the time when I drove it, I think I was like 30th. A lot of people have replicated this cut, I think. So you go like here, and then at the end, you can skip this part at the very end here. So instead, obviously, of driving normal through here, around, and into the finish, there is a small gap open here. And there was definitely more possible. So let's take a look at this one right here now. So we have a top 5 here with a 16.3 until a 16.4, and let's take a look. Bouncing there and just straight keeping into the keeping the speed into the finish. That's beautiful, absolutely beautiful right here. Let's take a look also at the first place right now as well. Let's take a look. So Zabs with a 0.31 on this. Goes up here, inside line as expected, and then in slow-mo, bounce off there, jump up here, hit the railing, drop down, and in the finish. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Also, did I get a Spotify ad? I'm getting a Spotify ad! My Spotify premium ran out. Ain't no way. Oh my, are you kidding me? My Spotify premium just ran out and I got a Spotify ad. Okay. Next one. This is the very interesting route finding map, path finding map. This is the route that I found. When I drove this, I was top 5, but I already, after driving this one, I saw that Carl Jr. was driving something else. And let's take a look at the top 5, because at the start, there's actually a different line. It turns out that this keeping grip here is so much faster. Then they do the same line here through the trees, keeping grip, going up, and then straight into the beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Just looking at that from my perspective, different lines here in the start. Honestly, I think their line might even be easier, and it's also faster. I think I tried it once or something, and I thought maybe it's possible, but yeah, insane that it's faster like that, or that much faster. Also, the ending is really clean as well. But yeah, keeping a lot of speed here with this downhill, perfectly keeping grip. Then drop down here, and then this jump through the trees is exactly possible. Then also keeping grip here, upper line through the trees. And then also just drive into the finish as early as you can. Then map number 4 coming up. This was the snowcar map, very, very simple one. They obviously try to jump as low as possible there, keep as much grip as you can. Nice lines through here. It's just standard snowcar, I think. Yeah, just inside line there and finish. Yeah, it's pretty much just as we expected. Yeah, nothing too special going on here. The most amount of time that they gain on me is, I think, in the start, the one transition onto the ramp, just landing as early as you can. and then into the finish. But yeah, very, very simple map. And then the final map, map number 5. This one was insane. Let's take a look at my run once, which is 1.5 seconds slower than the top 5. So yeah, driving the normal route here, then into this, into the wall ride, then plastic bonds there, plastic bonds here again, and into the finish. I lost a few tenths in the ending, of course, but let's take a look at the others here. So let's take a look at the perspective from top 5 without first place, first of all. They're actually going to the right and wall riding. That's faster because they get reactives. What is happening? Oh, you can do that line as well? Okay. Did that one guy just go backwards? Okay, there's so many things to judge us. What the hell? Okay, first of all, I want to take a look at the world record. Does the world record do the same line as well? It looks like he does the same strat here. Just better execution. That's insane. Okay, let's take a look. So what they are doing is they're not going to the checkpoint immediately. They're going to the right, get more speed from this wall ride. They are way late into this checkpoint, but then they turn over 90 degrees here, and they get the reactor boost up instead of reactor boost down, so that they, you know, get reactor boost up and they can zoop in the next part. Obviously, it's gonna be a zoop when there's reactor boost. Classic. Every time there's reactor boost, there's gonna be some kind of zoop. So they zoop across here, straight into the checkpoint, keeping even more speed into this part. And then the small cut route, they actually just exit super inside left. That's surprising that that works. Really clean. Then bounce here and into the finish. Yeah, it's just honestly a really clean line. Now, I have to see Galenium's run. Did he actually turn around? No, it just looked weird. It just looked weird. One more time I want to take a look at, from my perspective, with them turned on. Because like here I'm ahead, I'm still ahead, and then they have 100 more speed than me. That's the difference maker, the speed. And then also they're not having to do that one plastic bounce. Really interesting stuff. That was the previous week. Let's take a look at next. Wait, Mapper 1? Wait, was that really the Mapper? No way, the Mapper won by 2/10. That was actually the Mapper, and top 4 in the standings with that as well. Zab's winning it with the world record on map number 2. Alright. That's interesting, very interesting. Well, let's take a look at the new maps now, though. Map number 1, Glacier Rescue. Let's take a look. But yeah, also a very interesting set of maps, I would say. Let's see how the new week was, you know, stand up to it. We have a little bit of an ice platform map here. Interesting, that's rare. And then just into the finish. So map number 1, as always, is going to be fairly simple. That's always the idea of map number 1. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, I would definitely want to go a little bit lower here. Maybe not quite that low. I'm not sure. Obviously, you don't get amazing grip from the ice. I'm still getting lags. That is not a good sign. Going through here. And then... yeah, we definitely want to go across this. I don't know if you maybe want to bounce in something to get over the snow. We'll see, we'll see. I definitely lost a lot of time here in the start. So let's see if we can improve that a little bit, because my eyesight was not clean. That one was a little bit better. So let's see what kind of position we get with this. This is like the normal route, I would say. What you would do normally. That's a top 400 already. Minus 1 second. Yeah, is there anything else you could possibly do on this one? I was wondering if you could like go over this. Maybe possible, like going over this and then jumping over the snow. Because obviously you don't want to go over the snow. The snow is gonna slow you down way too much. But a bounce like that could maybe work. I wanna try. Unless I'm like super far in the lead. Also here I want to try going with a different angle maybe. For a second it felt like it was gonna work. Nah, it still loses speed. Looks like it still loses some speed there. Maybe there is a chance of it working, I'm not sure. My PB kept grip, which you definitely want to be doing in that downhill, I think. Let me try one more time, maybe a little bit more aggressive. Nah, it doesn't really feel worth it, right? I'm actually thinking about going very low here like this and keeping grip. Like that kind of? That could be interesting, no? But I do lose speed because I have to do a tiny release then. The gear is also in a very awkward position for that ice slide, I will say. Which makes it a little bit harder. It looks like my PB actually did a good line with this right now. Keeping the grip like this. Yeah, my PB had that pretty nice, I think. Gentlemen, my PB had that really nice. Wait, how do you improve on this map? Wait a second, how do you improve? Map is so simple. Not really my type of tea. My cup of tea. Yeah, you just gotta get perfect exit speed out of that. I can definitely still improve a little bit, a few tenths. That could probably make a big difference in the end time, I imagine. Is that possible? Wait a second. I iced it over the bump, and maybe the bump could straighten my car out. That would be interesting. Imagine. Because the problem with this ice set is that you don't straighten out right now. I have to release a bunch to turn around and get straight with the car again. So maybe you hit the bump on purpose. That would be interesting. How difficult is that gonna be though? Am I missing a route or something? Also the start is just so not nice to drive the way I'm doing it right now. Oh no. Yep. Gear problems yet again. It's really difficult to not have a gear problem in this. That is gonna make this quite difficult, I feel like. Maybe wider setup. I have a little bit more speed. Yeah, this can probably work. This can probably work and be faster. I'm surprised that I can't like keep up with the PB in the start. Is there a line like this that's possible? I'm still wondering. Going lower, not going all the way up the hill. I still feel like there might be something. Also then like a really wide setup here maybe? I should definitely have more speed, but no I don't. I don't even have more speed. What is going on? Okay, on this map I'm actually clueless. Like I'm full clueless on this map, I gotta be honest with you. I got that time very quickly, but now I have no idea what to do. Yeah, it's that. I'm pretty sure it's that. I'm pretty sure it's the bounce. You just full speed into that bump and try for that to turn your car around. Because you don't want to release. That's gotta be it. That's 100% it. I'm pretty sure. It's gotta be the bump. Doesn't make it easy to hit though, unfortunately. But it's gotta be that bump. I wanna try a little bit. There is a chance we could get that. And it should be a lot faster, I think, if you get it. Because yeah, at the moment, obviously, with ice... That was close. How did my PB get this? Okay, that should be a decent position improvement. Okay, 400s and we gain 100 positions. That is quite a lot. I still feel like I'm doing something wrong at the start here. I'm not sure. Also, Leaks, thank you very much for a 23-month resub. Also, Diskeet with 22 months. And Keholko with also 22 months before that. Damn. Resubs coming in clutch there. That's very nice. Yeah, the gear is a big problem on this ice slide. And also just how much you need to release normally. That was surprisingly good for how bad it felt. Oh, I know if I get this trick the way I want to, I will gain like 2/10 or so, I think. Yeah, like this, kinda. It's decent. Okay, I think I'll take this for now. Top 147. Let's take a look at it one more time, maybe. So it's basically this trick right here. You go inside ice slide, and if you hit one of these bumps here, you don't need to release anymore for the next turn. You to straighten the car out. I definitely did not have it perfect here. I could see another 10th on this trick. Maybe there's something in the start that I'm missing as well. I feel like there might be something in this. I don't know. The start feels very odd, I will say. But I think I'll take that for now. This is a very, very odd map to me. Alright, let's take a look at map number 2 then. Okay, interested to see what's possible on that one. Or what people would do. Okay, map number 2. Is this more of our liking here? Let's see. Going right like this, then hop. Cross there. This looks kind of cool. I kind of like the vibe of the map so far. And then finish here. Okay. There might be different routes possible here or there. We'll see. Can we keep grip like this? We can. Then we just drive normal here. We can drive over the inside like that. Not sure if it's faster yet. That would be minus what? Here, 8/10 right now. Minus 1.1. Decent position already with that. 551st. That's the second run. Let's see if we can gain any more time on that. And especially if it's just driving, or if you do something else in this map as well. Here we could keep grip like this in theory. Not sure yet if it's faster. Also here we can keep grip into this finish instead of going over the penalty. The faster you are, the more worth that penalty becomes, kind of. Okay, there's 2 checkpoints in the map as well. I would think that I would get more speed like this, but it's actually less, interestingly. I don't know exactly what is this surface here? Is this penalty or... I would think that that's penalty, but maybe you get some grip there as well. Oh, there's a risky. I didn't see that. Of course, there's a risky finish. Okay, that was not too hard to see though with the red arrow. That was findable. Okay, risky finish should gain a little bit of time, I guess. Also, Lars K, thank you for a 7-month resub as well. Appreciate it. Good focus. Also, Typhlos with 19 months. Damn, so many resubs. Insane. Can't even keep up. That's sick. Really nice. Okay. Let's see then. So it looks like this inside line is better here. Oh yeah, that is platform. That is actually platform. Fascinating. Is that faster? Not like that. You need that pretty damn good. Like you wanna get that super inside that line, I guess. Interesting map here, for sure. Okay, barely kept grip there. That should be a bit faster. Oh. Struggle to get author time on this map. I only have it by 1.6 seconds now. I can understand that. It's one of the better ones, I guess. We already did a few tricks here. Okay, is that faster? It is indeed faster in that attempt. Minus 2/10, we go to 214th. Certainly not optimal yet in the ending. Yeah, the middle line here is pretty damn cool, actually, that you can just full speed this. That should be faster. I even got the gear before. Don't know about the finish. That's top 84. How do you drive this finish though, ideally? I'm not sure. I think because I want to keep grip here. I don't want to jump too early because then I jump like God nowhere. Maybe you could do a backside? I'm not sure. I think the start definitely makes sense that I'm doing right now. Obviously, I'm keeping as much grip as possible in the beginning. Not driving over the penalty. Then try to get as much speed as you can onto the wood. And then just full speed the next part. Like, there shouldn't be anything in the start. It's, I think, all in the ending now. Obviously, there's a little bit of better driving you could do in the start, but not a different line, I think, right now. You definitely want to keep grip here in the start. Like, jumping or anything would certainly be slower. Okay. Let's test a little bit. That would have been faster. Yeah, this is the problem with jumping. Maybe it's better to go like high on the wood first and then low? Nah, I don't know. I don't feel that either. Yeah, this is kind of the line that I'm thinking. Could get another 10th with that for sure. But then I'm not sure how we will improve after that. Obviously the maps have been out since a couple hours already. So the records are already decent. Or gonna be decent. Yeah, more inside line here and then super inside finish. Top 26! Okay, that's another 10th. That's what I wanted earlier. That's what I was talking about. That's a decent run. Certainly a little bit more possible. I could definitely see another 10th on that just by driving it a tiny bit better here or there. There I kept a little bit more speed. I don't know about this penalty line there. I don't vibe with it yet. Ah, 900 soul. That ending is incredibly important. Fun map though. Honestly, a pretty damn fun map. I like the ideas on this one. Yeah, very creative in my opinion. Ah! Another small PB. Top 18. Okay. I'll give it a few more attempts, because the map is just kind of fun, to be honest. Like, this is a fun map. I think we figured out the route, though, now. So let's say 3 more attempts at this point. Yeah, I gained speed there. And quite a bit at that. But this line is hard. I was thinking of something like this, maybe, like going super wide and then keeping speed. It's not that bad either, to be honest. It's really not that bad. Interesting, okay. That is very interesting. Alright, let me go wide, align here yet again, and up. Okay, I don't know. One last try on the map. I'm getting another ad. Okay, I have to switch to YouTube music or something. What the hell? Can somebody quickly pull up a Liquidity year mix or something that I can immediately click on that? That'd be nice. So we get some new music. Something like that. Maybe. That's my first idea. Okay, final attempt here on the map. Ah, that's another PB. Top 12. Small improvement there. Oh, this is really fun, honestly. That's a really fun map. Okay, I like it. Let's go to the next one then. Alright, thank you very much as well. Alright. Okay. At least I have YouTube Premium, so I can listen to something. Okay, there we go then. Map number 3. Yeah, the ads. I had no idea that Spotify was playing so many ads. Holy shit, I have not had YouTube Premium or Spotify Premium since like over 10 years. I don't know what went wrong there. There should be a monthly payment. I don't know what happened. Need to find out. What is this map, by the way? Holy insane map. Wow. That's a lot of routes. That is so many routes. I am overwhelmed. It always says which is like checkpoint 1, which is checkpoint 2. Where's the finish though? This is also a checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2. There's the finish. There's a finish. Are there any finishes like underground and stuff, I wonder right now? Okay, my very first idea right now is to go here and turn around in this checkpoint. Wait, can you drive here? Oh, you can. Not very nicely. I imagine that being the best route. You have to drive through the stand here, then into this checkpoint, and then into the finish. That's gotta be... Wait, what? Oh, that's also a checkpoint 1. I'm stupid. I even looked it up earlier. I'm stupid. Okay, that's my bad. That is my bad. Okay, maybe not that line then after all. Maybe let's do something else. This doesn't make any sense. There's no finish there. That route doesn't make sense to me. Dude, these finishes are so far away from some of these checkpoints. Okay, let me just drive anything right now. To just get a run going would be nice. That's an anti-boost. Oops. I want to go here and then to check this checkpoint too and then into the finish. Let's just finish. Like at the start, a map like this is always gonna be very overwhelming. Yeah, that's not the best position ever. Let me try to optimize this route maybe a little bit and then we can think about like what do we want to go for, you know, what would be a good route, what would be a good time. Okay. That's certainly a bit better. That's already top 700. A very simple early route there and it's top 700. Definitely not gonna be the best. But it's up there, I guess. Ooh, this is a very technical route here. Okay, let's take a look. Also, is the music too loud? Or is that just right? That feels a little bit loud. That was slower, minus half a sec, plus half a second. Can I get that faster though? If I go wider here, then keep grip, ideally. Okay, I lost like 3/10, I will say. 6/10 behind. Okay, it doesn't... If it's faster, it's only by a little bit, if at all. So it doesn't really seem worth it. What would you do here? There's a checkpoint. What? There's a checkpoint. Ooh, that looks not too bad, actually. Oh, but the start obviously is very slow. There's also a checkpoint 2 there. We could grab on the way. I was thinking like this here and then drop into this checkpoint and then into the finish here. Wait, that's faster. That's for sure faster than what I was doing, right? I was only missing half a second and that was not good. That was definitely not good. So... where do you want to drop here though? Maybe like this? What would that be? 13.9. Okay, let's just get the PB in. That is faster actually, this route. Let's just get the PB and then we'll see what else we can find. Because at the moment, like, all of these routes are kind of similar in terms of pace, feels like. Which is good, obviously, when you're building a map like this. That's what you're aiming for. 13.75. Top 361. Decent. Not sure how much more we can gain on this route right now. What else do we have? This is checkpoint 1. How would you get to that checkpoint? Oh, it's with the booster here. That's interesting. That is very interesting. As a route. So you would drive like this and then jump up here to this checkpoint. Okay, and is that also possible? Is that possible that... God damn it, hole. Good turn there. I think it is possible. Is there any way to get up from here though? That would be even better, I think. Yeah, I think they want you to drive here, checkpoint 2, and then to that finish, but it would be faster to go here and then to there, if possible. Okay, this could be really good if we can make it work. Oh yeah, you can definitely make that work. I lost a lot of speed there now. 1.4 behind. Can I gain that with a clean landing, you think? Obviously, I lost a lot with that landing there. And then platform driving here. 30 bits, 500s behind. Seriously, 500s behind. Yeah, okay, you can get a faster run with this. But is it the fastest? Probably not. Okay, this is good. Very good. Maybe it is actually, never mind, that's top 29. Ha! Top 29! Maybe it is the best route. It looks pretty damn good. Yo, Kachiko, so thank you for a raid, appreciate it. Oh, we drove a 1-3-3-3-7. The double lead, I guess. What would you do with these checkpoints here? I mean, I don't know, I could just try to hunt that and we'll see what is possible. There's so many more routes though. There's so much more stuff that I would like to try. Like, for sure the other route is slower, right? For sure, right? That's top 29 already. It's not guaranteed to be the best route, obviously. with it being top 29. There could easily be other routes still lurking. I want to just see the normal route once. I feel like it should be slower. But I just want to have the, you know, security that it actually is. That I, like, never tried it. Yeah, no, that is a lot slower, as I expected. Although, could you drive this the other way around? Wait, you can just drive it the other way around. That would be faster, no? Like if we go up here, then drive to this checkpoint 2 first, then drift here into checkpoint 1 and finish. Yeah, 14.3. Decent route, but not fast enough for sure. Dude, there's so many cool routes. Oh my god, this is amazing, this map. Like, I wanna spend the entire discovery on this map. This is really cool. Like, what a cool map this is. There's so many options here, but they're, like, kind of far away, I feel like, from the start. Also, these lines here, none of these make sense to me. This checkpoint 1 and 2 here. Like, there's no finishes close by with these routes, so I don't think they are worth it right now, unfortunately. Like, none of these make sense to me, to be honest. Right now. Maybe that will change eventually. We could also go here to checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2. There's no way just normal driving is gonna be the fastest though, right? Like, stuff like this is gonna be way too slow, no? Like, I'm just gonna drive it once. But it's gotta be way too slow. Yeah, this is one of the routes that was intended, I think, to be driven. Yeah, the finish here. So 14.1. Like, it's good. Like, all of these are really close. But yeah, not quite enough, I think. Not quite enough. Could also go to this checkpoint 1. This is a checkpoint 2. But there's no close finish to this one. Would be nice if there was a finish, you know, like in the middle. Oh, well, there is one. Can you get this one last somehow? Nah, I don't really see a nice line for that. Where you would get that checkpoint last. Well, there is one very stupid route. It's slower, for sure. But like, there is one extremely stupid route. And that's to do this booster, jump up here into the ring, and standing respawn at the start. Dude, if that's the best route, like, I would hate it. Like, you just do this, and then you respawn, and you take the booster here, and then you just, like, turn around and into the finish. I gotta try a little bit more still. At the moment, I'm actually not sure if it's so. I'm a little bit concerned, not gonna lie. It would be funny, it would be a little bit funny, but it would also be sad, because the map is such a cool concept, and I don't think this as a fastest route would be a cool concept. Like, I reached this at what? 10 point... No, it's how fast would I need to drive this? Quite fast. Is there a better standing respawn route though? What if I were to go from here and then like this? Let's just test it once. But I assume they tested that with the ring, right? Like, for sure they tested this. That's why the ring is here, for the standing respawn attempts. Or these, for these standing respawn routes. 13.9, I mean, that's pretty damn good. But it's not world record pace, you know? Not as good as our current route. And I think that's probably the best checkpoint 1 to finish that we can do. I think. Yeah, okay. All routes tested, don't worry, surely. Oh, you mean you tested all of them? Do you think that this route is the fastest then? Don't answer. Although, we'll see. Yeah, I see. Mapper in the chat. 10.8 copium. Yeah, the copium is wrong there on that last route, because it's using a standing respawn, and standing respawn always deducts 1 second Also, by the way, like, Mr. here is not worth it, right? No, like I was gonna say. Wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, it's always 1 second more. Checkpoint 1, then checkpoint 2, then respawn. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. I can show you. There's no way Mapper knows the best route. That's also true. But the respawn here is pretty bad, I think. Oh. Smiley. Did he only do it for this one? Yeah, if it was backwards faster, then yeah. Smile. This finish is pretty close as well, to be honest. And checkpoint 1 is here. Wait. There is a checkpoint 1 here. You could jump into this, grab this checkpoint, and finish. Did you really put one plant here and destroyed my route idea? Someone finally got trolled. Well, I wasn't expecting it to work. I just wanted to show why it's bad, you know? That was my idea. I just wanted to show, because like already the backwards driving would have been like would have made it too slow. Yeah, I think this would be the fastest route if this plant wasn't there. Without this plant, this would be the fastest route. Yeah, unlucky. With the plant, unfortunately, it's not. I don't see any other better checkpoint 1, really, for that finish. There's another checkpoint 2 here, checkpoint 1. You could like drive around and stuff. Like you could do like this here, I guess. Get to this checkpoint 2. Then to the finish. 14.8, like, doesn't seem very fast right now. Although there is a faster thread here in the start. That's interesting. Oh, I think it's faster right now. I don't know, actually. And then finish. 13.8, that's pretty good. Like, that's a pretty good time, to be honest. What is this? Ramp here into this? That would be insane. There's a checkpoint 1 here. Not really going up with this though. Is there any way I could go through this? Wallbang maybe? Probably slower though, right? There's also a small gear shift there. Yeah, nice plans. 14.8. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out. Also, SMB, thank you for gifting the mapper a sub as well. That's very nice. I appreciate it. It would be silly for me to never try that route, I feel like. But yeah, I think that might be the last route, and then we can maybe try actually hunting our route a little bit, because we have not really done that so far. 13.6, like, that's the second best so far, and it's very simple to drive actually, like extremely simple to drive. Or is it the third best? It might be the third best. This is really easy to drive. If you want an easy route to drive, 13.5. I don't think you can beat my current time with it right now. But if you want an easy route, that's the one, I feel like. There's no other better route here. No, I don't think there is. I very much doubt driving around here into that finish would be faster, but I'm just gonna try. I have definitely not looked at everything on the right and forward. I think I've looked at almost everything on the left side, which looked more promising to me, but there is definitely a chance that I've still missed something, just because this map is so vast with so many different routes possible. Yeah, no. I would definitely not claim that I found everything. Is there something in the water? No. But I think the route that we have right now is pretty good. Okay, let's try to maybe improve then. A tiny bit. That would be nice. I could make the start. Would be really fast if it did. It does not. God damn it. Close though. Ah, that was close as well. I think driving over the platform there was faster at the end, but we can test it a little bit. Because there would be also this line, right? Ah, it seems slower. Not by much, but it does seem slower. I really wonder if they are doing the same route as me. Because my run is actually surprisingly good, I think. Obviously, if this route is known, then it's not that difficult to drive this kind of run. I feel like I don't have the right route. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I have the right route. I am not confident. Is this a checkpoint 1? It is. Could we do something with that one? Like if you could bounce over the fence. Easy. There was obviously... Okay, there's like 2 more routes that I wanna try. God damn it. There's so much I wanna try on this map. This is so interesting. Like, we could go here. And then like... turn around in this checkpoint. That was clearly not the best turnaround ever. 15.4. Could I gain 2 seconds on that? I doubt right now. Like, this turnaround is very awkward. You could turn around the other way, though. I just realized. That would be a little bit better, I think. For the setup. Turn around like this. Okay, what is that? 13.9, another 13.9. Like, bro. There's way too many close ones. Another idea here would be to drive this instead. And then turn around here. I think probably so. Yeah, 14.6. And the other idea was to jump up here. Get this checkpoint 2. And then jump out to this one again. Maybe could also work. We'll see. So we would jump here. Oh. Drop down to this. And then finish. Yeah, I think this is slower. 15.8, yeah, that was nothing. That was nothing. Oh, damn. I don't know. Really fun map. Wait, there's another road. Oh, never mind, I already did this. Is there anything other... anything else that I've maybe missed underneath? Never really went here. But I don't think there's a point going here. Because there's no finish in this area. Why is there no finish here? Like, I don't think those routes make any sense because of that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm missing a route. But, well, we're still top 30. But I don't think I have the best route right now. But maybe there's just a small trick on this route that I'm missing. Maybe it is this route and I'm missing a small trick that gains like a 10th, and well, if you have that, then easy, obviously. What do I gain with this ending? I gained 100. Amazing. But I would have gotten the checkpoint a little bit later. Yeah, at the moment I only see like a 10th or so in this run. Like in this route. Maybe. Maybe a 10th. Like, my run is actually surprisingly good. I don't see myself improving. Obviously, we got the very clean 1337 kind of. Yeah, I don't know. Cool map though. Cool map. But I think I will call it on this then for now. And we'll go to the next one. Really interesting. If I recall correctly, there are 30 routes total. Intended routes, I guess. And then you can also combine them differently still. That's interesting. 30 routes. Really cool. We found a lot of close ones to that as well. Few .5, .6s. But we'll see. I'm interested. Okay, then map number 4. What do we have here? A little bit of speed tech in the beginning. Looks like speed tech. Ain't no way. I can't believe it. We have... I think it's speed tech. I don't think it's NASCAR right now. Although Razi is in first. But like, this is for sure drift. This is full speed then, driving. But this is NASCAR. Yeah, I think the ending is NASCAR, but the start is a drift. Pretty sure. Okay, looks fun though, to be honest. Very fast-paced map. For map number 4, can we manage to not crash the ending? That'd be good. Okay, top 734 with that. Yeah, really nice map. One of the best like route finding maps so far. Until there's a cut found, I guess. Until somebody finds a stupid cut. But there was no plastic, no reactors, so maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. It's usually those kind of blocks that ruin those pathfinding maps. Ah, damn it. Yeah, sliding there would definitely be a lot easier. Okay, a bit more speed there, minus 500s. Not really that fast so far. Yeah, that's more speed, and it was not even that good. I can definitely get more exit speed out of that. Okay, that was a good run now. 112. I think I'm doing some line wrong. Is it actually a drift then? Is it not release? I was just thinking it's a release because Razi is in first. And Razi is usually a NASCAR player. Or really good at that. Nah, it looked better with the release, no? Not sure. Maybe people are just cracked. I mean, I am 100 at least. It's the maps have been out since 3 hours so far. Ah, gear done. Yeah, the gear there you need to watch out for sure in the start. I wanna go very far to the right, get as much exit speed as you can. Oh, that's respawn. Oops, pressed the wrong button. It's close between the release and the drift. Definitely very close. But probably on the limit, the release is faster right now, I think. I don't think my PB got it on the limit, probably. Yeah, probably not. It's a bit hard to hit. Yeah, going perfectly wide there for the setup and then really good release and then also free speed in the ending, ideally, obviously. It's gonna make that pretty tough. Okay, I see. I see. This gear is a little bit of an issue, to be honest. I guess I can see another 10th with hunting a little bit more on this track here. For sure. Yeah, the gear in the start is really annoying me, you know? I can't get it good. I don't see that wall either. Like this gray color scheme makes the wall so much harder to see, in my opinion. I really don't like the gray color scheme that people use. The borders basically, they're gray. Normally they are green, obviously, on the normal color scheme. On the gray one, it's so much harder to see the walls, in my experience. Bad end. But I was 600s ahead. 600s could go a long way on this map. And I don't think the start was ideal. Oh, dude. Keeping grip for the ending is also so hard. This is a really difficult map in my opinion. To just survive in the first place. Like, really difficult. With the grip in the ending and everything. If this is the route, I'm really surprised so many people got a run through. I can see now how you could gain a lot in terms of pace. You can easily see like, maybe even 2/10 faster than what I have right now. But like, getting that run through is so hard. It's again bad gear shift, I don't know. Oh my god. I don't get the start. That makes the ending a little bit less fun to play if you're already behind. Obviously. I think I gained a little bit there in the end. But yeah, I don't get this one. Like, I must be missing something. Okay, is it a no slide? Like, I haven't tried yet, but like, wouldn't make sense to me that being faster. No, it's... Wait a second. It's not a... Ah, that's the risky part. I thought the ramp was the risky. That makes sense now. That gives a little bit more speed. I was gonna say, like, no way my run is only 111 with the same route. I crashed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's now 50 positions better, or 40 positions better with a crash at the end. Yeah, now the gear also feels better. Okay. Yeah, the gear is a lot better now with that route. Okay, that made the map a lot better. For some reason I thought, like, it says road closed there, but the road is open, as you can see. I'm pretty sure this road is open. Not enough, even though I crashed there in my PB. Yeah, that took me a little bit too long to notice. I can definitely gain the start. Like, the only reason I noticed was because my position was bad. Otherwise, maybe I wouldn't have checked. So I just thought this was, I don't know, for some reason not better. Ah, damn it. Okay, getting that run through is really tough though. But now I really want to know what kind of position it would be. Again, I don't really like these exits out of the bank turns where you can lose grip. And we have 2 of these on this map. Both of them you lose grip on. Decent speed yet again, a little bit wider on this turn, and... Oh, goddammit. Release. Yeah, I gain like over half a tenth at the end, and that could be a big changer for sure. Would have been nice if I just got that PB through, to be honest. Although my PB also loses in the start. Bro, it's like impossible to keep grip there. Okay, this map is kind of cool, but it's kind of frustrating as well, because every time you crash, it's not really a normal crash, I feel like. It's just because you lose grip or you were too fast or something like that. Like, that's the reason I crash all the time. Losing grip there, too much speed into one of these parts. That's not the most satisfying way to crash. Alright, there you go. Alright, that was a little bit better. I slid the ending. Top 15, okay. I knew we could get something. That's a little bit better now. After 3 hours, of course. I'm pretty sure that would have been like top 3 or something if it was like at the beginning of the week shorts. That's decent. That is decent, that's decent. Okay. Yeah, small slide there. Wanna keep as much as possible. I didn't have that perfect. But this was pretty good with just keeping grip. Good release here as well, get good exit speed. The slide is honestly not that bad. I don't know. You can maybe get it better without the slide, but it's just so hard to keep grip at that kind of speed. Top 14, decent. Next. Alright, now the LoL map, here you go. Somehow that map, it felt like the most weird one for me for a while. And then we got the best position on that one. Okay, this is pretty drivable actually. For now, it has reactor. Oh no. Yeah, the bumps are gonna be pretty strong on this, I feel like. Without the reactor, I think I could be really good on this. With the reactor, I am scared of Zoops, but we'll see. It's the lower reactor, but yeah, already there I zooped a little bit like this one here. It's not easy to get the Zoop. If there is a Zoop. The most important part on this map is definitely just the normal driving, that's for sure. At the moment I didn't really see an obvious way to like Zoop or gain speed in the start, so maybe we're fine, at least there. I think for the ending you can definitely do something. You can also maybe not crash like that and fly into the finish, that'd be nice. Okay, can we survive this? 1,800. Excuse me? What? That was decent, I felt like. What? How? Is it actually outside hill here? Or like over the hill more? I wonder. Also Lamb with 5 gifted subs on YouTube. Holy shit. Good focus. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. Be sure to thank if you got one there. Ooh, I don't know about this wider line here. You can drive around this. But like... surely you can zoop in some way, right? It's so hard to just survive in the end. Kind of like that. I'm barely gaining though. Okay, lower line there, that gives a lot more speed. Okay. No! I missed the finish. Would have been a 14.5 minus 6/10. Would that have been a good time? Minus 6/10. We'll find out, because surely I'm gonna get a run like that immediately again, right? Should be some exit speed here at least. And we do. That is top 200, okay. That line was definitely an improvement. Interesting, okay. Yeah, you really do not want to go over the hill and jump. You just want to keep grip right here. The part before was not super clean, and I think I can improve the ending probably a little bit as well. Ideally, obviously, with the zoop, but that's... as I said, the more important part is the actual driving on this. Yeah, surprising that that gains that much time, actually. That clean line there. Yeah, the small jumps here, the bumps that I'm getting, you lose so much speed. Insane, to be honest. How much you lose. Yeah, also there, small jump, not really improving much. Also 42-month resub by Lucas, I appreciate it, let's go, thank you very much. Very interesting final map though. This definitely feels like a LoL map, I would say, with all the bumps and stuff and reactor boosts. Like this is properly a proper LoL map again for the weekly shorts. Pretty fun to drive. I'm not quite sure if I'm still missing something though. I have a feeling I am. Because the run was decent. Yeah, like, it really keeps good speed there in the end. I don't know, proper bonker map? Could be. Could honestly be a bonker map, this one. Would fit right in. Yeah, it's like keeping full grip here better. No, that's too much, I think. I think that is done too much. I don't know if I can improve this, to be honest. Oh, I was saying, god damn it, 5,000 ski. Are you kidding me? I don't know. Maybe I'm obviously still missing a Zoop. Like, I could see a Zoop being quite beneficial on this if you can get one in the end. Somehow here. Like, I feel like there's something possible to accelerate a bit better. We are driving with reactor here after all. At 210th, I'm definitely missing something. Because like this run felt pretty good. Not sure if it's just a Zoop or something else. There could be more hiding here, I feel like. That was a small Zoop until I, you know, hit the finish. But until there, we were actually getting a small Zoop on that. Losing speed again here in the end. Yeah, that line in the ending was a little bit better though. Okay, I can definitely get another PB. I want another PB here. My start line is not that clean. I'm often getting it better now. Zoop. Zoop. Nope. One gets reactor boost up or down. I don't know how you would get reactor boost up on this in a clean way. Like maybe something like this? I don't know. You could get reactor boost up like that maybe there. Would that be worth it ever? Let's maybe theory craft a little bit. Like if you got reactor boost up here, then you would have to zoop on this kinda. You could get a lot of speed with that actually. I'm only 2.7 behind. If you get the turnaround better, maybe there's actually a chance. Accidental good start line. Not fast enough. Yeah, there might be something actually. With reactor boost up. Reactor boost up is always better for zipping than reactor boost down, obviously. Like, this kind of turnaround is so awful, but... yeah, no, it's just awful. I want to say a bad, but no, it was just bad. But like, you could hit it in a way where it fully turns you around, maybe. It could be fast. It's gotta be this, somehow. If there is something. Obviously, we're not driving super fast through that section there normally. Okay, I get reactors up here. What do I do? I hit this thing, no? I don't even have more speed in the finish. There is, I think there is something possible. For sure. I think that's probably what we will see for the world record. I don't know if I can find it right now. It's like weird reactor things, obviously. I don't recognize any of the top players right now in the top 5. Classic. So yeah, I think there is probably something here with this. That was not really a zoop. Oh, there is something, there's something. Okay, I would maybe like to get 1 PB with the normal route still. Just to see like what's possible with it. Where we end up. But it is not easy to get a PB with this. Would this have been faster? No, another 100 behind my PB. Yeah, I feel like on this normal driving route here, I'm close to max. I don't know. Like, it is a pretty good run, and like every single other run that I get that looks good, it's like really close to it. Like, obviously you can gain another 10th or 2. But not much more. I'm doing a speed set there in the start a little bit. Come on, PB! God damn it! That was really clean for a second there. Shit, the ending was terrible. Okay. You can gain. That's for sure. You can gain. I was 4th and in the lead before. But then obviously my car flips on the finish. Looks like that line is maybe a bit better. PB! Wait, how many positions did I gain there? I'm not sure. Did I actually gain more than I thought? I was 210th, no? And with 200s gaining that much? Maybe they are driving normal. Maybe there are more people driving normal than I think right now. Because my ending is definitely not good. I can gain on this ending, for sure. Also, Bajo, thank you very much for the 28-month resub. Appreciate it. Let's go. Thank you very much. Close again. Not enough. But the start was also not clean in that run. Also, Icy Berry, thank you as well for the resub as well. Oh wait, I only realized now that the map is called the route. I see why. No, come on! Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. God damn it. That was such a clean line to the finish until, well, the finish. This could be really good if I survive, please. Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, minus 12.10. There's something around this number is possible. I just want to know what position that would be right now. That's so good. No, I got a bump. I got a bump, but I couldn't get around anymore. Terrence with another 100 bits, starting a hype train as well. Thank you very much. The second hype train of the discovery here, of the session. I'm spending a little bit too long now on the maps, I feel like. Ah, dude, there is something. There's something possible here. Honestly, fun map. Like, I just want to keep playing, you know? That's a good feature of weekly shorts if you just want to keep playing, you know? You're not done yet. Obviously, it's also because I'm, like, driving the same time every single run. Just survive. Yes, okay. 0.98. We got the sub, and that actually moved us up to 42nd. 42nd. With minus 24. It was worth it to continue a little bit. That is a pretty good run. It's not even... It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good with this route. Could the normal runs be without zooms? I don't know. But we did overtake quite a few people there with this run. Surprisingly more possible than I thought on this. To just gain on the normal route. Like, way more to gain than I thought. Really cool. Really cool map, honestly. I enjoyed this. Decent run. Alright. That's the campaign, or the Weekly Shorts campaign here, done. Yeah, pretty bad position, I guess, on the first one. The other ones were pretty good, though. Pretty good on the other ones. Well, there you go. That was the discovery. Exactly 1 hour long. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week to see what the world records are looking like. I'm especially interested in this one. This one I was really confused by. But also, in general, map 3 is going to be super interesting to see. I lost 20 positions since earlier. I wonder if people copied my line on it and beat me with it then. Yeah, map 2 was really cool as well. Map 4 is going to be insanely tight with the times. And then also map 5 is really interesting. I have really good weekly shots week, I think. Yeah, this was a fun one. But yeah, thank you all for watching and see you then.